Hi, I'm Chase Stanton, and this is another episode of Saline Speaks. Today I'm joined by new city clerk, Terri who was brought into the city about a month and a half ago, or
3 months ago.
3 months ago. Oh my gosh, time's flying.
Yes.
And so we're going to talk a little bit about your past, what you do in your position, and anything else we can think of. So thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
To start with, how did you get into working in government and this area of government?
Well, I went to college to be a court reporter, but then I had 3 small children, and so it led me into something taking minutes wise. And there was just an ad in the Montrose paper, which is where I lived near Flint at the time, and they were looking for a city clerk. So I applied and I got that position, and one thing led to another, and it's been a great career for me.
And actually, before the interview started, you mentioned you're originally from Texas?
Yes.
And that's where you were born and raised, or?
I was born in Georgia, but I was raised in Texas, so I'm an Air Force brat. So.
Oh, okay. You've been all over then.
I've been around.
And you've been in Michigan for how long now?
28 years.
And so what, in the last 3 months, led you to want to work in Saline, or where did you find out about the position?
Well, I was city clerk for City of Chelsea for 13 years, and 10 years. I was in Montrose for 3. But I saw the ad. Actually, I knew Diane was retiring, so I kind of kept an eye out, and it's been always a dream to move to Saline. I live in Tecumseh currently, but we have always talked about moving to Saline, and it's a great place to be. It's close to Ann Arbor and Detroit and all the other high hubs, but it's also a great community all on its own. It has the shops and the small community, but the draw of what people want to be. And it's also a great place to be.
Oh, definitely. And how has the 3 months been so far? Hectic, or?
It's been a learning curve, but it's wonderful. The great thing about my job is that it's pretty consistent regardless of where you work. There's just some different ways of doing it and different personalities, and you adjust.
And I know we just got done with elections, so that was quite the time to jump in.
It was a great time to see how things roll, and it was a great election.
So could you talk a little bit for anyone who doesn't know about what a city clerk really does and what your position involves?
Certainly. We do the elections and registering voters. We also do cemetery, if you want to purchase a cemetery lot, or if you're looking for somebody who was buried in the cemetery, we can help you with that. We also do all the boards and commissions. We keep the members on that and take the city council minutes and find any records. I'm mostly a record keeper. I keep all the city records, the city seal. Anytime you need a deed or a cemetery record or something like that, you would come to see me and I would be able to find that for you.
So your position's kind of involved with several different parts of the city then.
Right, yeah.
You originally mentioned that you went to school for court reporting.
Yes.
What interested you in that before, and have you ever thought about being involved in some way with that again?
Well, I went because it was, I had a friend who had done it, and there was not a lot of people who were running into court reporting. Actually, my friend did telecasting. They did live, what do you call that, where it scrolls along the bottom, where you type it in. And
oh, okay. So they did live lower third graphics and text.
Right, but you do it with the court reporting machine, the stenograph machine.
Okay.
You type it in so people who are hearing impaired can read it at the bottom. And so that's what got me interested in it. And then it was a great place to go, and I had 2 children while I was in college and graduated and found out I was pregnant with my 3rd. So you lose a lot of speed between the time you graduate and the 9 months it takes to have the child.
Definitely. And you mentioned you're actually looking to move to Saline. So
yes.
Have you had any luck so far?
Well, I'm waiting for my two of my children are still living at home, so once they move out, I would like to move into a smaller 1-story home that's, in Saline. So I would love to move into the community itself.
And now, in your position, are you involved with being on any boards or commissions, or just taking part in running?
I'm on the cemetery board.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you do in that position?
We make decisions on the cemetery for upkeep or like new fencing or we're talking about new markers in the cemetery to be able to locate different areas. So that's what we're doing, any upgrades or continual care for the cemetery.
Great. Now, for anyone who would want to contact you from the city, what are some of the different methods and ways they can reach you?
Well, email is troyal@cityofsaline.org, or you could contact me at the city office, 734-429-4907, and I'm extension 2209, so you don't have to listen to all the voicemail.
Yeah, definitely. And is there anything else you'd like people to know about you or know about the city clerk position?
It's a wonderful job. It's a wonderful place to be. So Saline is a great place.
Definitely. And we're a little bit behind on the 3 months, but congratulations again on the
thank
new
you.
job
No,
and for joining the city.
Well, thank you for having me. This is a great opportunity to get out to the residents.
Great. Well, thank you again for coming in.
Okay, well, thank you.